This portion of the world is called Tierra del Fuego, or the land of the fire, because when Magellan was sailing along the coast through these places, the Indians, afraid of the presence of that ship, they light up giant bonfires on the coast. And this is what the sailors in the ships used to see, those giant bonfires along the coast, so they nicknamed the land of the fire, the Tierra del Fuego. And when they arrived to the shore, they saw this huge footprints on the sand. And so they imagined that the inhabitants of these lands, they were giants, or the Patagones, or because they had big feet, or patas. That's why we call this region of Patagonia, or the land of the people with the big feet. It was also from the time of Magellan. But Usauaia started as a penal colony in the 18th century because Chile was trying to take over some portions of land over there in Usauaia in Argentina, and then they used to send the most dangerous criminals to Usauaia. And they adapted over there and decided to develop the region, and then you had the installation of Usauaia as one of the most important ports at the end. It was one of the ports. Before Panama Canal, it was a very important port because they didn't have any other place to dock before they go up to the Chilean coast and Amalia Glacier and Glacier Alley. So they used to stop in Usauaia to go for supplies and goods to continue their voyage. So the city was, in the 19th century, one of the most important ports before they continue voyage to the north again. Usauaia is a word in Yamana that means the end of the world. And it is called the end of the world because it was the last city, as it is, in fact, the last city before you go to the Antarctic continent. So it is the end of the world. Everything is the end of the world. Is the southernmost post office, the southernmost dock, the southernmost pharmacy, the southernmost everything, because it's known as the end of the world. There is the train to the end of the world as well, so everything is basically the end of the world because it is the southernmost city of the world. have the Chilean Patagonia, which starts in the Andes with a certain kind of landscape, and then this chain of mountains dives inside of the ocean, which is the Argentinian Patagonia. And this portion of comprising glaciers, comprising the end of the Andes and the beginning of the Chilean Patagonia and Argentina Patagonia, makes the Tierra del Fuego Park, which is one of the most important national parks that we have in the south of the Americas. If you like glaciers, if you like mountains, and if you like basically geology, you're gonna love Tierra del Fuego Park.